Snow fell softly on the small town of Maplewood, covering the streets, rooftops, and quiet parks in a blanket of white. The town looked like it had stepped straight out of a Christmas card. Warm yellow lights glowed from windows, and the distant sound of church bells rang gently through the cold air. Emma pulled her scarf tighter as she walked home from the bakery. Her hands were cold, but her heart felt heavier than the winter sky. This Christmas felt different. It was the first one without her father, who had always filled their home with laughter, music, and endless stories by the fireplace. As she passed the town square, Emma noticed something unusual. The large Christmas tree stood tall, but its lights were off. No sparkle, no glows, a dark silhouette against the snow. "Strange," she whispered. An elderly man stood nearby, holding a box of tangled lights. His hands trembled as he tried to fix them. Emma hesitated for a moment, then walked over. "Can I help you?" she asked softly. The man smiled, his eyes kind and tired. "I'd appreciate that. These old lights don't work like they used to, just like me." They laughed gently, and together they untangled the wires. After a few tries, the lights suddenly flickered, then shone brightly. The entire square lit up, and the snow reflected the glow like tiny stars. People began to gather, smiling and clapping. Children laughed and danced around the tree. For a moment, the cold disappeared. The man looked up. "Emma, Christmas isn't about perfect lights or big celebrations," he said. "It's about sharing warmth when someone needs it." Emma felt tears in her eyes, but this time, they were warm tears. When she arrived home, her mother was placing candles on the table. The house smelled of cinnamon and fresh bread. Emma told her about the tree, the lights, and the old man. Her mother smiled. "Your father used to say the same thing," she said gently. "That love is the brightest light of all." That night, as snow continued to fall, Emma sat by the window with a cup of hot cocoa. The town glowed softly in the distance, and her heart felt lighter than it had in weeks. She realized then that Christmas had not left her, had simply changed. It lived in small acts of kindness, in shared moments, and in the quiet light that warms the soul. And as she whispered Merry Christmas to the silent night, the snow seemed to shine just a little brighter.